Hey, what is up, all you gamers? It is me, Miles, and I am back with another Roblox video. Today, I am playing another episode of Miners Haven, and I'm going to use the exact same setup. Only, I've made a couple changes. If you have these items that I have added, then you can go ahead and use them. But I am just creating a setup. The setup. I have changed it around a little bit so it's a little bit easier to use. What I did was I made it so that I'm just using one big bad blaster and one dragon blaster. Still have one more dragon blaster if I feel like using it later. I have part A, I'm doing part B, and then I'll do part C. Once I am done with that, as you can see, I am at 2.18 decillion. I am hoping that I can get the Overlord Device, which means you have to have duo decillion, which is DD. So next for me would be UD, then DD. So this is going to be very, very hard. But I will hopefully get it done. I might make more than one part for this video. And let's do this. I found out something because before I was using when I did first add wild spore, I didn't know that it does the same thing as a Freon blast upgrader or sprayer. So I just had the Freon sprayer before the wild spore when they can both do the exact same thing. So I got rid of the Freon sprayer to use later if I want to. If I'm gonna add in some flaming shroudingers or my dragon blaster. Or maybe even I'll just add in a portable flamethrower. But yep, there we go. Okay, sorry if you heard that noise, people. Let's see. I'm gonna take an orange teleporter receiver, conveyor converter. Where are they? 3 professional upgraders. If you guys have a 4th, you can use a 4th. Now I got rid of some items that were not of any use. So I'm only using 1 quantum ore cleaner, and then I'm going to use a Tesla resetter after a ore illuminator. Then I'm gonna do 2 flaming shroudingers. Maybe. I'm not sure if I'll do that. You guys can tell me in the comments below, or maybe I'll find out myself if it's better to do that. But one thing that I will do is I will add in a little area. Where is it? Okay, I'll do this. And I'm going to put my last dragon blaster here. Then I'm going to place down a couple more of these. And this. There's enough. Yep, there's enough space. And then Sage Redeemer. And let's hope that I can get to duodecillions. I have 3 Newtonium mines this time. One, 2, 3. And they all are put in the right place to fall into the Big Bertha. When they go into that, they multiply by 12. Then they go into this, which multiplies them by 4. And then the OR negator. The OR negator only works once per ORs. And it tricks furnaces into thinking that the ore has gone through the past 2 upgraders a second time. Most of the time, that's a good thing. And in this case, it is. If you do this setup, you can get lots of money really fast. I just wait for ores to disintegrate, for some of them too. And then by the time most of the ores have perished, then the rest of the ores will be at least in the sextillions, hopefully. See, here's one in the sextillions. There's another one. Oh, there's one at 11. There's one at 3. There's one at 3. There's one at 112. And that one at 112, I'm going to reverse this. Then reverse it again. And I'm using a Sage Redeemer. Goes through here. And it does not survive, apparently. There must be a problem here. I will have it immediately go into the Freon sprayer. Then turn it will do this. Now, I am not sure if this is going to work either. I just hope it does. It might be because of the Dragon Blaster, so I'm going to get rid of that for now. It was past 700 octillion, and it cashes in for 2 nonillion. I'm not sure what the problem is, so I am going to put that there. This setup is what got me to 2.18 decillion. And hopefully this setup can get me to over 1 duodecillion. This is going to take a long time. But once it happens, it'll be worth it. But I don't know. Maybe I'll rebirth before next vid. Before part 2. See if I get any better upgraders. And if I do get some better things, then whoop-de-doo. I'm going to put this wall right here and put the big bad blaster back. And I think that's good enough on ores. This setup does not take a long time to build. That is 100% true. I'm going to replace this furnace for dark magic, which you probably did see correctly. I have 5. I do not need 5. That is for sure. But I mean, whoop-de-whoop, more of an item, but it's only useful for 1 or 2. Oh, and a piece just went through at a high number. Great. Now it's gonna get cashed in for quite a lot. Boom. That was like 100 octillions right there. Are all the ores gone? No. But that ore, if it survives, then that's a miracle. Which it did. And it gets put over here. It goes through those, in through there, and gets cashed in for over 1 decillion. Now that ore followed through. Now that is pretty good. I think my goal for this video will be to get to 10 decillion, and I think it's possible. How about you? If we can make our way to 10 decillion, then if we can make our way to 10 decillion within a 40-minute long video, I'm sorry guys that I'm doubting myself, but within a hour-long video, if we can get to 10 decillion, then I'm gonna be happy, and I'll make another. And I hope making another will make you happy too. I'm sorry if you hear giggles in the background. I'll tell you that's not me. I'm just gonna put that there as a sort of wall. And so that I can destroy ores if I need to. Still pieces in the quintillions? Wow. Pieces, I think, are starting to go into the septillions, I hope. There's one. Oh, septillions. Here we come. That one's in the septillions. That one's in the 100 septillions. Let's follow this one. Please don't get blown up. Oh, it didn't get blown up. It's in the octillions. Please don't get blown up this time either. Dang it. But just those two pieces are still really good. There goes one for 1 nanillion. There goes another for almost another 1 nanillion. We could have made a piece worth like 10 nanillion, but still. I think that we are doing great with this. 10 decillion, here we come. Undecillion, here we come. Duodecillion, here we come. And in the future, I might even change up my setup a lot. I might no longer do a loop even. But still, know that this setup, my main setup, is an amazing one for people who aren't that far with getting up on lives. Anybody who isn't in their 100th life, isn't at their 100th life yet, but thinks that just the perfect system could get them there in a week or two, this system is perfect for you. And maybe in part 2, I will have possibly 1 or 2 guest stars. And you probably know them if you've seen the videos on my channel. You probably know them from somewhere. Because I know that whoever I pick, I have a video of me playing with them and maybe other people. Oh, that 100 septillion, that one's gonna be really good. Please survive. Oh, there it is. 5 octillion. Those other octillion ones survive, then that'll be great. At least one of them, please. Oh, that's sad. None, really. If I got 1 ore to give me more than 1 decillion, I think that we can get to 10. Here we go. I hope this isn't that boring for you guys. I wish that I could go and collect presents or crates or whatever you call them, but I am not going to do that because if I do that, first of all, too many ores could build up in this loop if I were to keep the teleporter there, and if I were to not keep the teleporter there, then by the time I get back, all the ores could be gone. and I could have missed the chance to get an ore worth $10 decillion. It does sound very, very impossible, but it is very possible. This loop, every time an ore goes through, it multiplies the ore's value by almost exactly 10. And I know you guys might have seen it too, that piece worth septillions. I see it right now, worth 1.4 septillion. Unless that was a different piece. I see a 1.9 septillion. There's a 3 septillion, 7 septillion, 6 septillion, 69 septillion, 1 septillion, 2 septillion, 1 septillion, 140 septillion, 2 octillion, 6 septillion, 90 septillion, 23 septillion, 5 octillion, 700 septillion, 9.7 septillion, 200. See, these pieces are great in cost, and they can become even greater. See, there's a piece that could become $4.27, $4.54, $4.66, $7.53, almost 2 decillion off of another piece of ore. See, anything in this game is possible. I didn't know it was possible when I first started to get a piece of ore worth one quadrillion. I didn't know how to do that. I didn't know that was possible. Now I play this like a professional, and this only took me like a month of playing this game to get this far. A month might seem like a long time to you, but trust me, it isn't. And you guys might think that your world is a whole lot of trouble. There are some people with like a much bigger world, much harder things to do than you could ever believe. And there are some things that I'm doing right now, other than this game, that I didn't know I could ever do. I'm almost a black belt in karate. I'm a Boy Scout. I didn't know I could do this stuff. And you guys might not know that you can do stuff that you'll eventually do in the future. So keep your hopes up, because someday your hopes might never let you down. See this piece, that piece right there, that just possibly got exploded, could have made me no millions. This piece right here, that hopefully will not explode, can make me no millions. See that? No millions. That piece. It didn't explode. Over 1 decillion. This piece alone is going to get me past 10 decillion. See? I am over 200 decillion. I didn't know that was possible. I found out today that it is. That piece, 55 decillion. I didn't think this would happen, but I'm going to be there in no time. 14 UD right now. I didn't think I would be able to, I wasn't even sure if I would be able to make it past 10 decillion in 20 minutes. And I didn't get past 10 decillion in 20 minutes. But what I did do is not even in 30 minutes, I got past 10 undecillion. I think that is going to be it for today. And I hope that this video inspires all of you, boys and girls, adults too. And peace out.